av forandring.
Thank you so much, Herr Bundeskanzler, dear Friedrich. Thank you very much for hosting us here in Berlin today. And I also had the privilege of giving a brief speech at the Berlin Security Conference this morning. I'm really happy to be back in Berlin. For Sweden, Germany is really a very strong partner and a very reliable friend in so many different ways. Nowadays, also an excellent ally, not least in the Baltic Sea region and, of course, in all the support for Ukraine. We have a very solid common base with close economic and industrial and political and cultural ties. Germany, everybody doesn't know that, is Sweden's largest trading partner, but also the largest foreign employer in Sweden, with some 98,000 Swedes working in successful German companies. The first time we actually met here in Berlin was the day after the German general election. I was on my way from Rome and I called Friedrich and asked, if you think this good election result will lead you to form the next German government, I'll make a stop in Berlin on my way home, if you don't mind. And you answered, welcome. And today we meet in times of deep concern for the European security with Russia's war raging against Ukraine. It is obvious that we as countries and as the EU and as NATO must prepare ourselves for a long-term confrontation with Russia. And that's also why friends and partners become even more important in this task. Sweden's partnership with Germany is, as everybody here knows, long-standing, based on geography, values, history, and shared policy priorities of today. We really look forward to engaging further in this close cooperation with today's agreement. And to this end, we have signed an agreement to extend the existing partnership to also include cooperation in some of the areas most crucial for security and prosperity: foreign and security policy, obviously, capital markets, international development cooperation, and, as you mentioned, migration. In already existing areas of the partnership, such as defense, space, and digital transition, we have decided to deepen this cooperation. An expression of this is the Memorandum of Understanding that Sweden's and Germany's defense ministers signed yesterday. It will allow for more intense cooperation in capability development and the increasingly important defense industry. And that was also a reason why I and the Crown Princess met so many successful German and Swedish defense companies today at the conference. In parallel to joint activities within the Innovation Partnership, we will continue to work together in the European Union, in NATO, and around the Baltic Sea. I would like to thank the Bundeskanzler for Germany's steadfast and very solid and dedicated support for Ukraine. That support, be it military, humanitarian, economic, or political, need to increase if we are to stop the ongoing Russian war of aggression. And we also, as we both have done, need to speak, sometimes very bluntly, with our friends in Ukraine. Few countries know as well as ours that more partners now need to step up their support as well. And finally, I'd like to express my appreciation for your very hands-on leadership style. We both lead our own countries through difficult times, but both of us also co-lead the European response to difficult times. Of course, it happens that friends differ on details, but when it comes to big economic, financial, geopolitical, and industrial landmark decisions, we tend to unite on the same page. Thank you so much. Thanks. Thanks.
Vielen Dank. Lina Lund von der Schwedische Tageszeitung Dagens Nyheter. Herr Bundeskanzler, als Oppositionsführer haben Sie mehrfach gefordert, Deutschland solle Taurus an die Ukraine liefern. Taurus ist ein schwedisch-deutsches Projekt. Bisher haben Sie es jedoch nicht getan. Können Sie bitte meine schwedische Leser erklären, warum? And then a following up question to Ulf Kristersson. What would it mean for Ukraine if the country gained greater access to long-distance missiles as the Taurus system? Thank you very much.
Wir sind in den letzten Monaten intensiv dabei, mit der ukrainischen Regierung auch Projekte umzusetzen für Long-Range Fire, wie wir es technisch sagen. Die ukrainische Armee wird ausgerüstet mit solchen Waffensystemen. Wir haben